Hello, this is Jason Ledbetter with the SunFrog Academy, and in this training video, you're going to learn how to target associations. So first, what is an association? Well, an association is a group of people organized for a joint purpose. Now, there's a lot of good reasons why you would want to target associations with your Facebook advertising. And one of those reasons is because the most passionate people are in associations. You see, if you are a part of an association, then you are very passionate about that cause, that niche, or that market. So let's just say that we were looking for a product to promote here on SunFrog, and maybe we go to the jobs category, and we're going to see all these different jobs. They have administrators, engineers, managers, military, nurses. So let's say that we wanted to promote a nurse shirt. So I'm a nurse, what's your superpower? So if we wanted to run paid advertisements to this I'm a nurse, what's your superpower? Our number one goal is to get in front of nurses. Like, we only want nurses seeing our t-shirt. We don't necessarily want people that just like nurses or people that have some general interest in nurses. We want the most passionate people. We want nurses that love their job, nurses that would actually buy this t-shirt. And the way we do that is we research associations for nurses. So coming back here to our notes, one way to do that is search Google for niche plus association. So we can go over to Google and search nurse associations. We can also use the Facebook suggest tool and type in niche or nurse plus association and then try different letters of the alphabet, A, B, C. And don't worry, we're going to go over all this right here in this video over the shoulder. You can also use the Audience Insights tool, which is a free tool offered by Facebook. You can use the Google Suggestion tool, and you can use the Graph Search tool, which is also inside Facebook. So let's go now to search Google for niche plus association. And I can just start opening some of these up. So list of professional nursing organizations. Open in a new tab. American Nurses Association. Associations, National Student Nurses Association. 5 organizations nurses should know about. The ultimate list of professional associations for nurses. The Visiting Nurse Association of America. List of nursing associations. Emergency Nurses Association. And we can keep going through here, and we can also look at the related search categories. So the top 10 nursing organizations, American Nurses Association, and we can also just continue going through Google for a couple of pages and just continue to open up all these different associations. Georgia's Nurses Association, Tennessee Nurses Association. There's just an unlimited amount of associations here. Okay, so once you have all your tabs open, then we're going to click over and we're going to start checking out these tabs. And you can use Excel, or I'll just use a notepad for now, and you can start copying all these different associations that you're finding. So actually, I'm just going to try to copy all of these. See, this site here is a gold mine. There's so many associations. Check that out. There we go. State organizations. This is really cool. And we'll just copy all of these. And we can also go to some of these sites. So I'll just grab the URL. Nursing World. And some of these could be duplicates, but that is okay. Right now we're just building a big list of organizations. Here's another directory of organizations. I'm not going to grab all these now. However, if I were going to sell a nurse shirt, I would grab all of these links. I would come through here and grab all of these different directories of links and URLs of different sites. We can also use the Facebook Suggest tool by typing in the niche plus association plus a letter of the alphabet. So to do that, we have to go to business.facebook.com. And once we're logged into our business manager, we'll click on the menu and then click Ads Manager. which is going to take us to our ads manager, and then we can create ad. So we're actually going to go through the process like we're creating an ad. That way we can get to the suggestion tool. So once we're in the ads manager, create ad, you scroll down to detailed targeting, and this is where Facebook has a suggestions tool. So if we go back to our notes, we can see that it says type niche plus association plus ABC. So we'll type in nurse, association, and then we can type in A. And you'll see that it will start pulling up associations. We can type in B and C. And we can just keep typing in different letters, and it's going to pull up different associations. And the neat thing here is we start to show Facebook who we're trying to target. They're going to get a better understanding that we're trying to go after associations, and they're going to start to suggest other associations. You see how other associations are now starting to show up here. Now, the cool thing is we haven't even got into our list that we got from Google. So this is just another way to come up with associations. Now, what we're also going to want to do after we do this is we're going to want to start copying and pasting all the different associations we found from Google. So we'll just come here and we'll copy and paste. And you can see that that popped up. So here was a website from Google, or from the directory, and it's now an interest on Facebook that we can target. Now keep in mind that some of these are not going to pop up in Facebook. So like that one pops up too. So far, every one of these are popping up, which is very, very good. But here we go. So this one does not pop up. So we can go ahead and remove that from the list. And we'll just keep going down the list here. And that does not pop up. So it's a little tedious, but this is how you find really good association interests. And once you go through this whole list, spend as much time as it takes going through the list, because the more associations you can get in here, the better. And then the cool thing is, like I said earlier, the more associations you put in here, the better job Facebook's going to get at suggesting related interests. So we can see here that we're pulling up more associations and academies and things like that. So we can just continue to come through here, and we just keep clicking all these different associations. However, these are very smaller, precise interests, but we're interest stacking. As we keep building all these interests in here, you can see that it's starting to grow bigger and bigger. So we have a potential reach of 530,000, and we can just keep going through here and building this up. We can also look at the Audience Insights tool. So for that, we're going to go back to business.facebook.com to the Business Manager, and we're going to click on Audience Insights. And here's where we would pop in those interests. So if we went back here and we just went ahead and grabbed all the interests that we know are in Facebook, and we pop them in here, we can just copy and paste, and you see it pops all the interests in over here. Now we can see the demographics. So you can see it's 500,000. We can see the demographics, so it's 91% women, and the majority is 25 through 44 is the majority of the demographics. Now the really cool thing is if we come here to page likes, we can find other categories and other associations. So what we're looking for is a high affinity level. So what affinity means is the audience is this much more likely to like our given interests here. So this affinity level here, these people in this audience are 86 more times likely to be associated with this group than anyone on Facebook. And when we find one with a high affinity, we just want to copy and paste it to see if it shows up as an interest we could target. And then we want to just keep going down the list and finding as many associations as we can possibly find. You can also go to the Facebook graph search, which is up here. So I could type in nurse association, and I could click search all results for nurse association, and we can see that we're on pages, and I'll just click see more. So some of this may be redundant, but you can start coming here and copying and pasting these and start putting them over here in your Audience Insights tool. So once you finish doing all your research and you have all your associations over here in the Audience Insights, then you can click Save, and you can call it Nurses Associations, and then you click Save. And that's going to save your audience. So for an example, if I was to create ad, it's going to take me back to the Ads Manager, and you're going to see that my audience is now going to be saved. And I just want you to see that under Audience now, we have Nurse Association. So when I click that, it's going to load all of my interests for nurses. So you can come back through, and after you went through Audience Insights, you can come back in the suggestion tool again, and you can just see if any new ones popped up. And then once you have all the associations in here, you just click Update. And now you have a saved audience for all the associations for nurses. So now when you want to run your I'm a Nurse, What's Your Superpower t-shirt, you can run that as a Facebook advertisement, and you can target nurses that are a part of associations. You need to know the niche you're going to promote. So our example was nurses. Then you need to research associations that we went over up here, add those associations into the Facebook interest box to see if they're interests. So congratulations, in this video, you've learned how to target associations with your Facebook advertisements.